Hey guys, Afro Savage here, and today I'm going to teach you guys how to make Saitama from One Punch Man in Call of Duty Black Ops 3, of course. So to do this, you want to press the option button to go to the Emblem Creator. You want to go here, so press options, then go over to emblems. As you can see, I already pre-made them so you guys can see what the end result will look like. And I found a good looking calling card to match it. I'll show you guys that at the end of the video. So in emblems, you want to click it, then you want to click create new, and then from here you want to press X so you can start picking. Most of the things that I'm going to use will be in the tool section, which is 2 over if you press R1. In this section it has all the basic shapes that you need to make pretty much any emblem, so I'm going to use these to make it. There's also a nice head shape in this, so when we get to the head section, if you guys want, you could use this one and just fill in the eye area. The shape of the head like wobbles to the shape of a human's head, so I think this one's a better one to use. But for the purposes of this tutorial, I'm going to stick to the tool section and the stuff that everyone already has. So click X to pick an emblem or a decal. Then you want to go over to the tool section, and then you want to find a neck. So for his neck, he has a very squared shaped neck, so you could use this round square, but this shape over here is actually a better neck shape because it curves in. I like it better. You guys can use a square if you want to keep it more stupid looking, because that's what the image is actually going for. So I'm gonna put this because I like it better anyways. You want to go down, and then you want to go down, you just move with the left trigger or left analog stick, just move it down, and then to scale it in, you want to use the right analog stick and just push it into the left. I'm going to scale it to around -50. I think that's a good size of a neck to use. And then when you get to the position that you want, to the scale that you want, move it down and then move it over to the left just a bit, because we want to make the speech bubble on the right side, so you want to put him over to the left side. You don't want to keep him dead in the center. Unless you don't want a speech bubble, then you can just put him dead in the center. So yeah, we go over to the left side with his neck, and then once you're good with the angle or the position of it, I'm going to leave mine at -60. It's not too far over. So once you guys are happy with it, press triangle to go to color picker, and then you want to go to a color that's separate, that won't blend into the background, but it won't blend into the foreground. So it won't be white and it won't be black, because for the background we're gonna make it black. So you want a nice in-between color. I'd go for all the way over here to the black side, and then scroll down 5 colors until you get to this color. I think this one's a good one to use for the outline. It's a nice in-between color, keep it separate. So once you guys are happy with everything, just select it and then click apply. Now you're going to want to press the touchpad to copy it, and then press the options button to paste it in. And you want to go over to layer 2, the one that you just pasted in, and then you want to change the color of this layer back to white. So click the color picker, triangle, and go all the way down to white. And then you want to go to the free scale. In the control section in the top left, there's a section that says fixed scale. You just want to push down on the right analog stick, and we'll switch it to free scale. So you can switch between either of these by just pushing down on the right analog stick. We want to leave it on free scale for this one, so we can move the neck in to leave an outline without like scaling the whole thing together. You just want to shrink the neck in horizontally. So go to free scale and then move it over to the left side and scale it in. Now you can determine how big you want the outline to be. You don't want it to be too big, and you don't want it to be too small, because if it's too small you won't be able to see the outline online when you're playing, and if it's too big it's just gonna ruin the picture. So again, find a nice in between. I'm gonna go for -60. I think it's my lucky number. When you're happy with it, select it, and then go over to the next layer. For the head shape, remember I said you can use the ninja if you want. Just fill in the eye area if you want. Or you can follow the tutorial and use this one. You're gonna use a circle. The circle will give you more of a mechanical look, but it'll still look good. He has an egg shaped head, so I think this one, it's a nice fit. So you're gonna want to move the circle over. Then you're gonna want to push down on the right trigger, or right analog stick I mean, to bring it to freescale. And then you want to pull the head in horizontally. Now this is where it's gonna come up to you to determine how big you want the head. I'm gonna leave it at 25 for now. You can also change stuff later if you find that it's too small, too big, too whatever. You can change it anytime. So once you're happy with the size of the head, you're gonna wanna rotate the head by using the left trigger just to move the head over a bit. So you wanna make his head go side. So like he's tilting his head, looking at the person. So just move the left trigger, and they'll move it over a bit. Don't bring it over too much, just a bit. You can see over in the top right section, there's a section that says rotation. You can look up the settings I have there, and you can follow along if you want it to be exactly like mine. Just follow right there. So I moved it over 10. No, normally it's 360. Just move it over to 10. Yeah. Move it over 10 units over, so 350. Then you want to click the color picker, then go over to that outline color that you use. I use this one, the 5th one down from black. And you want to select it. Then you want to do the same thing you did before. Press X to apply, then press touchpad to copy, and press the options button to paste it in. Then go over to the layer on top, click it, color picker, go all the way over to the white, click it, then scale it in. For this one, you don't need to use freescale, just leave it on fixed scale because it's a circle or an oval, circular shape. This way you can just move it in evenly. So you don't want to keep the shape of the outline around the same as the one that you have on the neck. So this is where you're gonna have to use your eye and just judge it to see if it's like the same. I think this one looks close. It might be off a bit, but I'm good with it. I'm gonna leave it at -30. Press X when you're satisfied with it, and then you can move on to the next object. Next we're gonna do is eyebrows. For the eyebrows, you're gonna go to the tool section, scroll down, and then go over to this half tube shape. Click it, and first thing you're gonna do is change the color so you can see it. Because white on white you can't see it. So click it, and then go all the way over, and go down however much you want. I'm gonna go down 3. Then click it, and you're gonna want to use the left trigger to rotate the eye. Now you don't want to keep it perfectly straight because he's at an angle. So you're gonna want to move it over a bit, and then you want to find about a quarter down in his head. So about right here is good. Well, it's good for me. So you want to bring the eye in. Next, you're going to want to use the freescale to actually bring it up a bit, or bring the shape closer together because his eyes are too big. His eyebrow is too big right now. You don't want to bring it closer together to get a smaller eyebrow. So go to freescale, and then just pull it in a bit. Again, you can look over to the right side to see my settings if you guys like it. I'm gonna switch back over to fixed scale, bring it over in a bit more, and I'm happy with it. When you're happy with it, click X, lock it in. Then as usual, press the touchpad to copy, the options button to paste. Go to the top one and just slide it over. Slide it over till he gets a unibrow shape. That way you kind of like know the angle that it is, and then you just want to slide it down a bit more diagonally, just so it's the same angle. You want to keep the eyebrow at the same angle because his head's tilted but his eyebrows are actually straight. So I'm going to leave it here actually, and I'm going to move this one over a bit more. I'm also going to bring the size of this one in a bit. For this, I'm going to use a little bit of fix and a little bit of freescale just to pull it in, because of the distance from the way you're looking at it. The further eye will be, it'll look like it's smaller than the one that's closer to you. So I'm going to bring this one in a bit. Again, you want to leave a little bit of space from the edge of the head to the eyebrow, and lock it in. We can tweak it later, so we're just gonna leave it like this for now, or else it's gonna get too complicated. I'm gonna go to the tool section, and then we're gonna start creating the nose. For the nose, you can really use any shape that's long. You can use this, you can use this, you can use this, because the freescale tool allows you to bend the shape, so you can stretch it out, so it really doesn't matter. For this one, I'm going to use this shape. This shape right here, I find like it's a really good nose shape. So if you guys miss me selecting it, you can actually see it over here. So yeah, you can use this shape right here. You want to use the color picker. Go over to that color that you guys use for the facial features. And use this one, the third one down. And you're going to want to bring it in. Scale it down. And there's two ways you can go about putting this nose in. You can put it the normal way, or you can rotate it around. Rotating it around will just leave it like this, and will save you a layer actually. And you won't have to put that little extra dot for the nose, so you can actually like recreate the image. It won't be exactly like it, but I think this way looks more animated. It just looks like a cooler nose. But since we're going to try and follow it as close as we can, then I'll leave it for this way for now. I might change it at the end, who knows. We'll see as the tutorial goes. Click freescale and just bring it in a bit, because right now it's too big. If we're going to use it this way. If we're using it the other way, then it would have been perfect. So just bring it in a bit, leave a space from the eyebrow to the nose. Good. Lock it in. Then go over the tools again. You're gonna want to click an eye shape. So I'm gonna use this half circle. Oops, let me select it again. I clicked it too fast. So the second one over the half circle. Use this one, and then you're gonna wanna rotate it with the L2 left trigger. You wanna bring it in. And you want to change the color to that same outline color for the inside of the face. Outside of the face is different. That's the outline of the shape. Inside's a darker color because it's like the silhouettes of the face. So we'll use the third one down, bring it in. And if you guys didn't line it up properly, you can go up to the eye and just turn it until you see no more black or no more white dots in it, and you can bring it down because that's the perfect shape. I'm gonna want to make it a little bit bigger in the eyebrow though, because this is just the outline. So just about here, 130. I keep my numbers whole. So like usual, copy, paste, go to the top, shrink it, color picker, go all the way over to white, select it, and then you want to bring it in until you're okay with it. Now for the eye, click because it isn't like a circular shape, it won't come in together like equally. So you're gonna have to bring it in a bit, then use Freescale and stretch the sides out. Oops. Yeah, so stretch the sides back out till it's around the same length no matter where it is on the eye. So I'm okay with this. I'm gonna select it. And you wanna go back over the layer 8, the last one, and copy it and go back up, paste it in. You want to select it and you want to move it over. You want to keep the eyes on the same level. That's where you want to be, like a little bit try-harded this. So slide it over. Nice. And make sure you shrink the eye down a bit, because again this eye is further away, so it'll seem smaller on the angle. I'm gonna fix the nose, just bring it down till it matches the eye, and there it lines up. And go back up. I'm gonna go to the layer 9, select this one. So don't select it, press copy and then move over and paste it in. Then you're gonna want to slide it over and shrink it down. Use the same technique we used for the other one. You can use the Freescale just to make sure it's proportionally scaled in, just the way you like it. And I'm okay with this. Yes, I'm okay with that. I'm gonna leave it like that. Alright. Next, you're gonna want to click the next on your layer. Go over to the tool section, then go over to the half cube. Click it, turn it, bring it down, press triangle, move over, go down 3, and shrink it in to make the bottom of the nose. Simple. Next, new layer, go over the tools, go down to the circle, shrink it down, color picker, go down to that outline color they use for the inside. And in the original picture, he has this little dot for his nose. You don't have to put it if you don't wanna. I think it looks stupid, so I won't put it. But if you do want to put it, just put it right there. So I'll leave it for now, just so you guys can see how it looks like. I'm probably gonna end up deleting it later, because when you're making emblems in Call of Duty, you want to cut down on layers. If you cut down on layers, you'll have more layers to create more features. So you can cut out the unnecessary stuff, because it's really just irrelevant. But I'm gonna leave it for now, and we'll come back to it later. You're gonna want to copy it, paste it, copy it, paste it. So we got 3 of these circles now. So select one of the top 2. So I'm gonna select 14 first. And you're gonna move it up to the eye section, and just gonna put it in. I'm gonna scale mine over up to 280, negative 280, and go to 50, or layer 15, and move it up. Scale this to negative 285, and then you want to put it right around here. So if you put a ruler on your screen, if you do, the eye's pupil should be on the same level, so they don't look stupid. Next layer, you're gonna wanna go to tools, Then you're gonna wanna, oops, not that one. Then you're gonna wanna go over to the half tube, select it, scale it in, rotate it, move it over to that same outline color, and then find a nice spot for it. You don't want to make it the same level as the eye, so you can match it up by going to the eyebrows, just trying to create a unibrow. Once you get a unibrow, you know it's the same length, same width, same everything. And then you're gonna want to go down and find the spot that's good for you. For me, I like it right here. I think it makes them look really stupid. That's the look we're going for, so I'm good with it. Go to a new layer, go over to tools, go over to the circle, and you want to shrink the circle till it's between the eyebrow and the mouth. Then you want to move it over and move it down till it's right in between the eyebrow and the mouth. And move it over and click color picker so you can see the difference. Go over to the outline color. This is the outline of the whole head, so the fifth one down. And then you're gonna want to go to freescale, pushing down the right trigger, and then shrink it in and rotate it a bit and slide it into place. Apply it, then click copy, paste, go to the top layer, color picker, all the way over, down to white, and then scale it. You don't want to freescale, so you can proportionally get it the way you want. I'm okay with that. Or actually, let me fix it just a bit more. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Okay, so go to the next one. Click it. And then go over to the type section. Click on the S. And you want to scale it in. Then you're going to want to touch a touchpad to flip it around. And then you want to click the color picker and make it the same color as the inside outlines. So third one down. Rotate it a bit. 350. Then scale it in some more until it fits perfectly. You can also use a freescale. Freescale will come in handy all the time. That way you can make it just right. Nice. Mess the rotation. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. I'll leave it like that. As you can see, it's pretty much done. Next, you're gonna want to create the speech bubble. The rest of the steps are pretty easy. Just go to the circle. Circle's like your favorite shape in this. Go over, shrink it, scale it up. His speech bubble is about the same size as his head, so about here. And then click it. Then go to the next one. Go to tools. And then you're gonna want to get a triangular shape. Doesn't matter whichever one you want. I'm gonna go for this one, like this. Scale it down, rotate it with the left trigger, and put it to like where his nose is. Yeah, put it to like where his nose is. Scale in a bit more. There we go. Then new layer, go over to the type tool, then go to the O, put the same color you guys been using for the outline. It'll look better. You can use that, or you can just use black. I'll use this one. Go like near the center-ish of the bubble. Put it down, and go to K, and do the same. Scale it down. Change the color. Just move it in close. And there we go. The giant OK. Kind of just hits you with that K. So with that done, you want to click a new layer. We're almost done here. The last bit is just to put the lines. Now for this, you can go to the type tool. Oh, not the type tool. You can go to the tool section, and you can go to the half tube, and you can just lay out lines if you want. You can lay out the lines, you can make them just the way you want. Just go to free scale and shrink them in if you really want to make it that way, because we have a lot of layers we can use, like a lot of layers. So you can go here and you can just, put the lines if you want. Or this is a better way, quicker way. You can get more lines done in less layers, leaving you more layers for you to create other stuff. So click new layers, and you can stay in the icon section and just go down to the bullets. The bullets, if you look at it, has 3 lines, all different lengths. So you can use this, turn it around, bring it in, change the color to the outline of the one up from the outline of the face, and then just shrink it down. Use the free scale to stretch them out. There we go. I'm gonna try and get it back straight. I don't know what happened to it. So there we go. Just slide them down. Yeah. Then you can just press copy and paste and just move it up. And then you can go back to free scale. You make this one a little bit longer than the other one. You can even like overlap some of them like this. You can get more bubble or more lines. And just copy, paste, go to the top one, move it up. Now, the last thing that we have to do is just create the background layer. So click new layer, and go over to the square. Pick the color that you want, and I want it to match the lines, so I'm gonna make it this color. The second down from the black one. Take over the square and just bring it all the way back. You can bring it back by changing layers by using the directional pad. So just press left on the D-pad. The picture is complete. Just press back, save it. You can title the emblem whatever you want. Alright, I guess I'll just name it One Punch Man. One Punch. Hope it fits. Yeah. Alright, there we go. Click save. And as you can see, the new one actually turned out better than my first one. The first one was dead in the center, it's a practice run. This one turned out way better. Way easier to see. And it looks a lot better. The first one, I like the shape of the head. This one, yeah, I think this one's better. Lastly, before I end the video, you can check out the calling cards. So a good calling card that goes with this emblem is over in multiplayer, scroll down till you get to this fist. Now to get this fist, you just have to win 50 matches and confirmed. So you can look in the top right, you can see what it looks like with the emblem. I think it looks pretty good. Another good one was the one I had before, and that's this one. This one actually looks like him punching. So yeah, I think this one's a good one. To get this one, you just have to jump around your afterburn, get 100 kills while using your thrusters. Anyways, that's it for this tutorial. If you guys enjoyed it, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one.